Hey there, fellow YouTubers. Kind of guy here with a little practical solution to removing the worn out spikes on your Footjoy golf shoes. These are the original spikes that came with the shoes. They're plastic spikes, and as you can see, they're really worn down to the point where there's almost nothing left. Well, this one appears to be worn down to the point where there's almost nothing left, but the truth be known, I pretty much ripped this apart trying to get this loose. And you know, I have a spike remover. It's a rinky-dinky one, and you put the spike into the holes there, and of course making sure that the holes are clear. I have a dental pick and I made sure that the holes were clear, and then I applied the tool, and you know, it's made out of plastic, so the plastic just shreds and deforms and the tool no longer works effectively. So I tried a couple of things to get it out, and the first thing I tried was to use a pair of, I don't know what you'd call this, a plier and a cut wire, and try to get it under there and squeeze it down. Sorry about that little momentary pause, but I try to get one of these little snips underneath of the spike, working its way underneath there, and then finally centering it and then squeezing it and then trying to twist it. But I couldn't get the jaws to open wide enough. So the next thing I tried was a different pair of wire cutters, and this one does the trick. So what I recommend you do is, if the tool to remove the old spikes doesn't work and shreds the plastic itself, then what you need to try to do is grab a hold of the head here and twist it this way. Now, there's some videos out there that tells you to use a needle nose plier to put it down like this and then twist, but you know, this doesn't really work if the teeth on the spike are shredded and it's round. It just ends up slipping in the needle nose plier, and you just can't really get a grip. The technique that I finally settled on, which seems to be working for me, is to grab a wire snip like this and to slip it underneath of the plastic spike. The spike will deform to some extent if you pry it underneath, and so the idea here is to slide this underneath the cleat or the spike, and then to squeeze down on it and then twist it to loosen it, and that seems to work for me. So I'll try to demonstrate it here for you. I'm not sure if it'll work, but I'll give it my old try here without hurting myself. Once you get it down there, squeeze it and then twist to loosen it, and there you go. I hope that works for you. It works for me. It was a pain in the ass to figure it out, but this is a way that works for me. And if the spikes are so far gone and they're destroyed and the spike tool removal does not work, you can certainly try this technique to get underneath of the spike itself, to squeeze it down hard enough without cutting through it and then twisting it to loosen it. Thanks for watching.